Hello, I'm Mr. Fixit from ES Repair. Let me tell you about this one call I got. And she tried everything to get me to agree with her. I mean, everything. Even the sob. She put the waterworks and everything on there. So, E for effort. But I was in sales and I took the call. She starts telling me that uh, she went to the store, but all these electronic stuff. She got her kids an Xbox, a laptop, a bunch of games and software, and we're talking about thousands of dollars worth of electronics. Not your typical store. And I'm used to it. I get some of these people. They'll spend a lot of money, thousands of dollars, in electronics. It's right around the holidays. It's expected. Well, she's telling me all this stuff that she bought for her kids. Now, at the time, I didn't know how many kids or anything like that. All she told me that she bought this for her kids, and just knowing working in sales, I know how much she spent. She spent in the thousands. It was like $3,000 or $4,000 that she spent between the games and the laptop and the game consoles and stuff. So yeah, she supposedly spent a lot of money, but it gets better. So I'm talking to her, and she's telling me everything that she bought, and she goes, "Y'all need to refund the money for the laptop." What do you mean? What happened? Why do we need to refund the laptop? She goes, "It was stolen." Okay. Where was it stolen? She says, "Well, it was stolen at his house, my oldest son's house." Okay, and how does that pertain to us? Well, there's people casing your store and your parking lot. It's your responsibility. No. How you figure? How is it our responsibility for something to happen at home? Well, you got people casing your store. You got people casing your parking lot. They followed him home. He left the house to do some errands, and when he came back, the laptop was gone. I still don't follow. How is it our fault? Well, they cased your store and they followed him home. Okay. But it happened at home. And I asked her, I said, "Ma'am, did you tell somebody at the store that you feel that somebody's casing the store? Or somebody's out in the parking lot where they shouldn't be, or things like that?" She said, "No." She goes, "That's not my responsibility." Okay. So you're mad because apparently somebody was casing the store or cased the parking lot, followed your son home, and waited for him to leave, and then took his laptop. Okay. Let's continue. All right. Now, there's nothing that we can do, ma'am, because it didn't happen on our property. Had it happened on the property, we could probably step in because it happened under our nose. So this happened at your son's house. This is not our fault. You didn't notify anybody at the store. You didn't call the law. You didn't call the cops. Did you make a police report? Did you call them and let them know that somebody's casing the store? No. Okay. Have you filed a police report for the stolen laptop at your house? Well, I shouldn't have to. It's your responsibility. Okay, ma'am, look. I can tell you right now, it's not our responsibility because It happened on private property. Now, since it was stolen, and I'm emphasizing that if it was stolen, that does your son have homeowner's insurance or renter's insurance? She's, well, I don't know. I said, well, if he has homeowner's insurance like I do, you would have to file a claim and they'll have to come out there and blah, 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 do their investigation or whatever, and find out if there's a break-in or whatever the case is. And then they can, cover the cost of the laptop. But she didn't want to do it. I said, well, you have to make some kind of a police report for the insurance. Well, she didn't want to do that either. She keeps saying it's our fault, our responsibility. And no, it's not. It's on private property. But then she starts bringing on the waterworks. Now it gets starting to get interesting here. Yeah, here she is starting to whine and cry and, trying to tell me, well, is there anything that you can do? Nope. Are you sure there's nothing you can do? Nope. We've went through this, ma'am. It's happened on private property. You're responsible for what happens on your private property. You're supposed to contact the law enforcement if you feel like you're being tailed or followed. If you experience suspicious activity at the store or something, you should have notified the store or called the law. I said, you've done none of that. We can't take responsibility for something that did not take place on our property. Well, then she continued. Are you sure there's nothing that you can do? I said, ma'am, I don't know what you're wanting us to do. I said, there's nothing we can do. I mean, the only thing we have is, we have charity going on. If you want to donate, I said, that's about all we can do. I said, there's nothing here to hold up your claim that your son's laptop was stolen because somebody was casing the store. There's nothing we can do. And seeing what she spent, it's like $3,000 to $4,000 from what she claimed. Now, I try to pull her account up and look for history to see, what all they bought, how much it was. But I asked her, I said, well, when was it purchased? And she told me it was today. Well, sometimes when you buy stuff the same day, it don't always show up in our system. We don't always see it till the following day. So I kind of let it pass because I had no way of showing it. Well, then she starts bringing on the waterworks some more. Begging this time. Want me to do something for her. To, please refund her money. I can't, ma'am. Sorry. She goes, oh, are you sure there's nothing you can do? She goes, I'm a needy mother of 4. Whoa, stop. And she goes, what? Let me understand this. You are a needy mother of 4, and you're calling here because you claim that the laptop for your son was stolen. And I'm sitting there thinking, I said, how the hell is she a needy mother spending $3,000 to $4,000 on junk for kids? And I'm thinking, okay, I get it now. She's trying to scam me. All right, now I know what she's doing. She's scamming. So I told her, I said, well, I'm a little confused. Correct me if I'm wrong, ma'am. I said, you bought an Xbox, a bunch of games, laptop for your kids and stuff, and you're calling yourself a needy mother of four? I said, ma'am, if you can spend $4,000 at the store, you don't sound to be too needy to me. So, in that case, have a wonderful day. And click. I cannot believe it. I mean, I can't just hang up on them straight away. And I'm having to listen to this whole BS that this woman was trying to pull over my eyes, hoping that I'm just going to believe every word she tells me and give her the money back for the missing laptop. She's got no proof that she even bought the stuff, and she couldn't give me a receipt. I couldn't find it in the system, which I kind of let that pass because sometimes it takes 24 hours for purchases for today to show up tomorrow. So I couldn't do it that way. But when you hear the way she talked, it was a red flag from the start. From the start of the conversation, I knew something was wrong when she tried to tell me that people's case in the store, and all of a sudden the laptop disappeared, got stolen. When her son took off to do some errands, came back, it was gone. And I can understand people spending a lot of money, especially around the Christmas holiday times. So it's expected. But, I'm just listening to her, and when she came up to tell me that she's a needy mother of four, it was time for me to stop. I've heard enough. Because if you're a needy mother of four, you're not going to spend $4,000 on Xbox games and laptop software and a bunch of other stuff for your kids. You're not that needy if you're going to spend that much money on junk. And like I said, these are the type of calls I get. It was hilarious. Click like on the video and be sure to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll know whenever I upload a video. Well, I'm your host, Mr. Fix-It. Thank you for watching.